Welcome in, everybody. It's another day, a great Thursday morning here at Cardlines, and we appreciate you guys jumping in. We are in the world, in the land of NFL football this morning. Uh, Super fun stuff. We've got a lot of great cards, hopefully, to open and get to you. So, again, we appreciate you guys jumping in. Three breaks today. Let me get our break screen up. Marty here at Cardline, so welcome in. I've got Max behind the scenes getting us all top loaded, sleeved up, and everything. So here's our break schedule for today. 2024 Donruss Optic International Hobby, three of them. 2000 next break will be 2024 NFL Select Cellos. We've got two of them, and then 15 2021. Seems like so long ago, but these guys, a lot of the guys we're searching for are some stars now, so it's always nice to have that data. NFL Contenders hangers. All three breaks are full, so no live spots. So we really appreciate you guys jumping in. And if you want to get into any other breaks, feel free to go to Cardlines, check out the breaks that we've got coming up. That'll send you to eBay and those eBay auctions. So again, follow us as a seller, and it'll let you know, it'll give you notifications when we're coming on and doing some auctions and some other stuff. So with that being said, that's our break schedule. Let me bring these guys over here so you can see them. I come back to our live schedule. So we've got them. They magically appeared. The magic behind television, even though this isn't TV. 2024 Donruss Optic football. I'm going to turn them sideways just so we have a little bit more. And it has all the fun stuff on there, which might be kind of blurry because it's so far back, but looking for, downtowns, downtown duos, rare inserts, all that stuff. So I'm going to bring up our team list, and then I will start to open up this first box. And so I just want to thank Timothy C for getting the Cardinals and the Falcons. James J with the Ravens, Ron A with the Bills, Robert D with the Panthers, Timothy C with the Bears, Andrew T with the Bengals, Marshall S with the Browns, Shane P with the Cowboys and Broncos, Ethan F with the Lions, Andrew T with the Packers, Ethan F with the Texans. Let's see here, where else are we? Shane P with the Colts, Andrew T with the Jaguars, Ethan F with the Chiefs, Matt S with the Raiders, Shane P with the Chargers, James J with the Rams, Matt S with the Dolphins. Empty box, by the way. Checking. Ethan F with the Vikings, Matt S with the Patriots, James J with the Saints, Giants, Jets, and Eagles, Matt S with the Steelers, Will S with the 49ers, Tom M with the Seahawks, Bucks, Titans, and the Commanders. So thank you guys so much for buying into the breaks, and we really appreciate it. So as the team lists go away, I have our packs for the box number one. Again, for those of you who have been with us before, you sort of know the deal. For those of you who are new, we really thank you, and I'll explain our hit counter. So hit counter will get you some leprechauns, which is our version of a randomizer at the end. Leprechauns will run for us. They are treated very well here at Cardlines with a lot of Skittles and beer, no matter what time of the day. So even in the morning, they are ramped up, ready to go. And if you are correct in your predictions, then you will get leprechauns. And at the end of the breaks, we will use those leprechauns to run for our giveaways. We're going to do a couple packs for the hit counter, and then we'll also do a buyer's giveaway. So we've got some packs of, I'll show you here, 2024 NFL Contenders. I'll put it down here so you can see. So you can change your predictions. I'll let you know when the predictions are going to close. So right now in this first one, I have, oh my God, you know what I did? I had it on the whole wrong thing. I apologize, you guys. So I'll go through really quick. I'll explain the hit counter like I did. So you're going to pick the Panthers, the Jaguars, the Bengals, or the Lions. those would be your teams. Nope, totally got it, Jerry. I saw that I had it on the wrong screen. So those are our 4. So you're going to pick the teams that you think are going to get the most. And as I get rid of this guy and bring this up, then we've got our Optic one. So now I'll thank everybody the correct way. I apologize. So Jerry, you got the Rams. I'll get to you, buddy. I'm so sorry. I had just the wrong screen up. Cardinals, thank you, Timothy C. Falcons, Richard T. Ravens, Edwin O. Bills, Freddie F. Panthers, Tim C. Edwin with the Bears, Shane P. with the Bengals and Browns, Ethan with the Cowboys, Jacob with the Broncos, Shane with the Lions, Jose with the Packers and Texans, Ethan with the Colts, Kenneth with the Jaguars, Edwin with the Chiefs, Nunya with the Raiders, Juan Carlos with the Chargers, Gerald with the Rams, Shane P. with the Dolphins, Brandon with the Vikings, Scott with the Patriots, Shane P. with the Saints, Timothy C. with the Giants, Shane P. with the Jets, Joseph with the Eagles, John with the Steelers, Ruan, I think, sorry if I mispronounce it, with the 49ers, Michael with the Seahawks and Bucks, Shane with the Titans, and Dulani, I think it's Dulani with the Commanders. So again, so sorry for that mix up earlier. So like I said, with the hit counter, you're picking the team and then that you think will get the most hits, and then the total of all 4 teams combined. So a chance to get 2 leprechauns. So with that being said, now I'll get rid of the team, team list, and there's the Panthers, Jaguars, Bengals, and Lions are the 4 that we've got. All right, so now I'll get started. So sorry about the mix-up, you guys. My body might think it's a little earlier than it really is, but I think we should be off and running. So we're going to open these guys up. So, yeah, so Thursday, near the end of the week, starting to get colder here in Wisconsin. Not really thrilled about it, but it is what it is. Can't really stop it unless I move. But again, hopefully you guys are having or had a good week so far. Good end of the week coming up. And not sure if there's any fun stuff you guys got planned for the weekend, upcoming weekend. It is my daughter's birthday on Monday, her golden birthday, November 10th, so she's turning 10. So we are having a party Sunday for her. So that should be fun. That's a big excitement this weekend, along with my wife has a big fundraising event for work and the following week. So she's busy with that, and I'm trying to help out where I can. So, but yeah, 2024 class, a lot of big names, you guys. So should be super fun. Hopefully we will hit lots of them. You know, the quarterbacks seem to be doing pretty darn well. McCarthy's doing well. Jaden's been hurt. Drake May is on fire. Bo Nix is also on fire. Yeah, so hopefully we will be pulling lots and lots of them. Come on, there we go. And one more pack. Oh, 2 more packs, sorry. So we will get started. And again, good luck to everybody. All right. Raheem Mostert to start us out. Cooper Kupp. Luke Musgrave. Oh no, that was Tucker Kraft. I'm like, ooh, he got a bad injury, but nope, that was Tucker Kraft. Best Tutties. And again, if I don't sleeve it up, it will get sleeved up or top loaded behind the scenes, but we'll see how well I do. TJ Hawkinson. Jalen Ramsey. Mark Andrews. remember what teams are on the hit counter. Blake Corum on the rookie recruits. Chris Olave. Panthers, Jaguars, Bengals, Lions. Juju Smith-Schuster. There's a nice silver of Marshawn Nealon. Oops, upside down. And play action of Stephon Diggs. Dexter Lawrence. Devin Singletary. Javonte Williams having a resurgence with the Cowboys. Luke McCaffrey on the primary colors. Devonta Smith. Breeze Hall. Gardner Minshew II. There we go, you guys. Drake May. Silver right there. Oops. These are upside down. Switch those. Nice card. There we go. Alvin Kamara. Antonio Gibson. Jarrett Stidham. Ooh, all right. I like hitting all these big guys first. And rookie recruits of J.J. McCarthy. Kayvon Thibodeau. Daniel Jones. And amazing. Chris Jones. Jones Brothers. Tyreek Hill. Diamond Hands. A.J. Brown. Think he'll be back this week. Alan Lazard. There's a Bengal. We're on the board. Mike Gesicki, that was our Bengal. And Jatavion Sanders on Hidden Potential. And he is a Panther. So we're at 2 on the hit counter so far. Brock Purdy. Najee Harris. Josh Allen. Dak Prescott. Justin Jefferson. Jonnu Smith. Zay Flowers. There we go. That's nice. Chain reaction. Patrick Mahomes. These inserts are sweet. Very cool. All right. So not too shabby, you guys. Hit counters. I open these guys up. So we're at 2 so far. Again, if you're just joining us, feel free to pick a team for the hit counter. No purchase necessary. So, and if you get that correct, then you'll get leprechauns that will run for a givey at the end of the breaks. And then the total is the total number of all 4 spots added together. So we can keep making changes and adjustments. I think we'll go through the second box. Well, give you a little advantage since it's 3 today. and then I'll close the predictions, and then whatever you're stuck with is what you're stuck with. So, again, thanks for joining the party, and it should be a fun morning / early afternoon of ripping some cards. Oh. What was that? 8. Well, Ella, that's a great pick, but Eagles is not one of your choices. Choices on there are Panthers, Jaguars, Bengals, and Lions. So I would pick one of those 4 teams, and you're good. And I'd probably go a little more than 8, at least to start with, but you can always change. So we'll take the hit counter off, and then here we go. Lions and 11. That's a good one. I like the Lions, so we're good. All right, Jackson Smith and Jigba. He is just a beast up there in Seattle. Fred Warner. Let's see here. Zach Allen. Ooh, there's another nice one. Primary colors of JJ McCarthy. Congratulations to the Minnesota spot, Brandon. We've got Tony Pollard. We've got Cade Otton. Arizona Cardinals, Michael Wilson. Another rookie on my house. Insert Michael Penix Jr. My houses are cool. I know. I always like the my houses and then the splash ones. Those are my favorites. Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson Jr., Nick Chubb, Jaheim Bell, Justin Herbert, Zamir White, Zamir and Zaire Franklin, and Latu. Rookie in silver. Derwin James. Deontay Johnson. He's a Panther. So bring our Panthers up to, at least there he was, to 2. Which brings us to our first Lion, which is a nice one. So our hit counter's up to 4. And it's the Jared Goff on the Red Star. Look at that guy. Very cool. That is a nice hit. Congratulations, the Lions spot. Shane P. Jared Goff on the Red Star. Jalen Hurts. Light it up. We'll see if he does it after their bye week. See what happens. Zach Charbonnet, Deshaun Watson, Jalen Ramsey on the Prism. I think it's Prism. Yes, Prism. Then Justin Jefferson on the Light It Up. Will Levis, Rashid White, DeForest Buckner. Ooh, nice. There we go. Play action of Jaden Daniels. I'm just going to call you T. Tegan. we'll call you T. Tegan. T. Welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. That's pretty sweet on the play action. Jahan Dotson. Legarius Sneed. Adam Thielen. There's another Panther. Panthers are hot. Brings us up to 5 on the hit counter. Captain in charge, Derek Carr. Hayden Hurst. Max Crosby. Romeo Dubs. Mike Evans. 2014 retro. That's what it was. Tua. Puka Nacua. Here we go. Another red star. This one, Davon Edwards, excuse me, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cool card. Like those. Pit stars are pretty sweet. I like this design with the little mirror in the background too. Select is the second is the next break, yes. And then finishing up with the passing game of Dak Prescott. Okay, so not too shabby. We'll bring up our hit counter. Okay, sorry about that on eBay. Not that I could control. We might be experiencing some internet issues. Heard they were doing some testing in the area, so if we lose you, we will do our best to get you back. And again, just for clarity purposes, as you guys can see, we have the overhead cam. The cards don't leave the spot until Max comes around and grabs them to start sorting them and team bagging and all that fun stuff. And if I do miss anything, I apologize, but Max will rate the ship for me. He'll let me know what I missed, bring it back, and we'll do our best to get it on camera. Okay, empty box. So again, hit counters up to 5 after the first box. No purchase necessary, so feel free to jump in, pick a spot, pick a team. We're going to go through this box, and then I'll open up the cards for that last box, and that's when we'll close the predictions. So feel free to jump in. We're going to give away a 2024 pack of Contenders for a hit counter. And then all you buyers, again, appreciate it so much. Without you, we obviously would not be here. So T, I would probably pick, Panthers are good. I'd pick a higher one. W. Tim, thanks for jumping in. Jaguars a 9. I might pick higher because we already had 5 total. Remember, you pick the team and then the total of all 4 spots. So not just how many you'll get for the Panthers. So I would go a little higher, but yep, no problem. We really appreciate you jumping in and joining us. So awesome. 15, that's good. On average, we got 5 the first one. If that holds true, we'd be right on. Okay. 16, all right, cool. And again, you guys can change all the way up until we close the predictions. So see how it starts to pan out. And we'll go from there. But no, really appreciate you guys jumping in. Feel free to chat stuff up. If I can answer, I will. See how I do have limited knowledge of the world. So, I don't know. We'll see what weird stuff would spew out of my mouth if you ask questions or talked about things. So, I don't know, any games in the upcoming weekend that you guys are interested in, you're looking at, and that will be good matchups in the NFL and college. So, half a box done. We'll get rid of the hit counter for now. Here we go. Good luck. Sam Darnold, playing great in Seattle. Just got a big, what's his face? God, what's the wide receiver from New Orleans? So he'll be a nice addition. I'm going blank. Devin Achan. Trevor Lawrence, our first Jaguar. So, one for the Jaguars. And then that brings us to Bo Nix sighting. College basketball, Kansas and USA. Oh, that should be a great game. Yeah. I don't know. It's always so hard to tell. I mean, obviously, you know what teams are supposed to be good in the beginning, but until they start to gel, and it's so early in the season. Really, yeah, you just have to check the, eBay auctions. We put up stuff all the time. So it's all the spots have been sold for today, but I think Jeff's doing a break. Is it tomorrow? Can you look for me, Max, tomorrow and see what we're doing? So we might have some more football for tomorrow. And then no problem. We'll check and take a look. But yeah, if you go on eBay or go on to Cardlines, that'll have like the break schedules of what we're doing. But yeah, we're starting to do a little bit more football. So, all right. So Harrison Smith, J.C. Horn, another Panther, excuse me, which puts them at 4 on the hit counter. And this Sunday Kings, Jalen Hurts. That is sweet. That is an awesome card. I just think some of these inserts are so cool. Some are really not cool in different products, but I think that's a cool insert. Awesome card. All right, and so sad for him. Malik Neighbors is a very good wide receiver, and with Jackson Dart playing pretty decent, they were going to be able to turn things around, but him being out for the year. So, Diamond Kings. Jamal Williams, Keisha Butte, Quay Walker, Marvin Harrison Jr. He single-handedly put me over the, not over the top, but I guess losing in fantasy football last week. That's his performance. So I like you, but I don't like you today or this week. Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hyatt, Roquan Smith, Jamar Chase, Best Tutties, Isaiah Spiller, Jacoby Myers, and there's another red star, this one of Chris Jenkins. Very cool. He's a Bengal, so they go up to 2 on the hit counter. Another Bengal, Joe Burrow. Bengals starting to make a charge. And the Best Tutties was a Bengal. Oh, so they're up to 4, actually. I apologize. So we are at 10 on the hit counter. George Pickens, Joe Mixon, Deontay Johnson, another Panther. This one on the Prism. And 11. Trying to fill that hit counter up. Isaac Guerendo on the hidden potential. Charvarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey, James Cook, Jalen Waddle on the chain reaction. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Patrick Surtain, Malik Neighbors, light it up. Terry McLaren, Tajay Spears, Zay Jones, Xavier Worthy. Nice one. Marshawn Nealand is dead? Oh my gosh. I did not hear that. Did it just happen today? Or, like how? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Tyler Higbee, Joey Bosa, Jerome Ford, and then Bijan Robinson to finish up with. Oops. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's open up these guys. Well, I'll bring up the hit counter again. Sorry. So we are currently at 11 with half a box to go, half a second box to go. Again, thanks so much for joining in. What's going in the chat? Really appreciate it. Again, for the hit counter, feel free to pick a team and then the total number of all 4 spots together. Get you entered, or get you some leprechauns. It is interesting though to see like when they made, obviously from last year to this year, like what changes, what teams different people are on, and all that stuff. Sometimes people just they look weird in just different uniforms. You've seen them in one uniform for a while, or they made a great play in that uniform, and then they switch uniforms because they switch teams, and that it is just awkward to see. Okay, that is life. But no, it's good to keep hitting some of these big guys that were rookies last year. Okay, last pack. Box 2. Oops. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Let's get the hit counter off. And away we go. Matthew Stafford. Quentin Johnson. Jared Goff. There's another line. 2. 12 on the hit counter. Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith, best tutties. Tyreek Hill, Kobe Turner, Trey McBride. There's a Jaden. Very nice on the rookie recruits. Jacoby Brissett. I think he's going to be the starter now, maybe for the rest of the year in Arizona. And Aaron Jones, sorry. Byron Murphy the second on the Prism. Sleeves are in all different directions. And then Marvin Harrison Jr. on the play action. Henry Miller, Jabril Peppers, Mari Cooper, Malik Neighbors, primary colors. Garrett Wilson, Darius Layton, Travis Etienne Jr., Odell on the retro. Dallas Goddard, CJ Mosley, Cortland Sutton. There's Caleb. Everybody else has decided to come out for the most part on the primary colors. Debo, Pat Fryermuth, Keenan Allen, Myles Garrett, My House, Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Stephon Diggs, Jalen Polk on the hidden potential, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin, Dalton Kincaid, Jimmy Garoppolo on the retro, Michael Mayer, Zach Ertz, Derek Carr on the red star. And then finishing up with a Roma Doomsday. I'll light it up. All right, you guys. So, pretty fun. I'm going to bring up that hit counter one last time so you can see where we are. We are at 12 already. So, if you have not guessed over 12, I would change it. If you're pretty close to 12, I would probably go higher. I'm hoping that we get another 4 or 5 or 6. I'd love to get like 8 and get into the 20s. That'd be awesome. But nope. So change those predictions if you want to. If you don't want to and you want to live with it, yep, this is the last box. So I'll open up that first side of the box, empty box, and then give you time to make any changes. But like I said, we're at 12 now. I'd probably go 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there. Like I said, stretch. Firm at 16 with the Panthers. I like it. Panthers are in the lead, so holding strong. So in the Kansas and UC game tomorrow night, who are you rooting for? Or don't you care? You're just a fan of basketball, so it's just going to be a good game. So, T, let me know. Or anybody else, let me know. Good. UNC. Oh, nice. Jerry, thanks for jumping in with the Bengals and 17 total. That's good. AW Tim, thanks for jumping in with the Panthers and 17. I like it. Yeah, I've always liked Carolina. Oops. Okay. Well, just because you're in that area, you don't need to be a Falcons fan. But that's okay. Falcons, I mean, that's I'm Bijan and Penix, and I'm a huge Drake May fan. Drake London, excuse me. Drake May too, but Drake London. All right, last pack for this half. So you guys make those final predictions, and then we're gonna close them out. So Max, if you can give him about 20 seconds or so, and then we're gonna get started. I'll take a quick drink. Those of you who are coming in a little early, we're in our last box of Optic. So might be running a few minutes behind. I blame my lack of having it on the right screen earlier and having to go through that again. But we won't be too bad. All right. So, Max, if you can close them, that would be awesome. And good luck, everyone. Alvin Kamara. Levante David. Aiden Hutchinson. So we've got another Lion. Puts them to 3 on the hit counter. Up to 13 total. And Devontae Adams on the chain reaction. Oh yeah, thanks Max for doing that. If you aren't in one of the breaks, if you're just hanging out, chat. Oh, I need to take that counter. I'm sorry, guys. If you're just out here chatting and watching away, if we haven't shipped to you before, or just remind us, shoot us a message at Cardlines. Go to the website, cardlines.com. Contact us, send us an email, what your name and your address is. So, okay, thanks, T. Thanks, that's great to know. Or if you got you're in an upcoming break, that'll help us out too. So we can get, if you do win some gibbies and stuff, we would love to get them to you. Kavion Thibodeau, Daniel Jones. I said it earlier, and there he is. See, sometimes if you say it, you manifest it. I said I like Drake London, and there he is. Caleb on the rookie recruits. So, I don't know, you guys. Maybe you can do that. If there's somebody you're interested in seeing, we'll see if we can manifest it. So just pop it in the chat. AJ Brown, Alan Lazard, Kyler Murray, DeMarcus Lawrence on the retro. Ooh, Falcons, nice. We will pull a lot of those guys we talked about. Baker Mayfield, Josh Palmer, Trey Hendrickson. There's a Bengal. Puts them tied for the lead with 5. Hit counters up to 14. Keon Coleman on the primary colors. Najee Harris. Karen Williams. Michael Pittman Jr. There's Malik Neighbors. Kobe Turner. Rasheed Rice. Heel Shakir on the Prism. Followed by the Marvin Harrison Light It Up. Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase. There's another Bengal. They take the lead. 6 brings us up to 15. Dunes on the play action. Top loaders coming up. There we go. Jabril Peppers, Jacoby Brissett, Jonathan Taylor, DJ Moore, captain in charge. Darius Slayton, Kendry Miller, Bryce Young. There's a Panther. Tie it back up at 6. And we're at 16. Aaron Donald on the retro. Antonio Gibson, Justin Jefferson. There's a nice red star of Keon Coleman. That's nice. That's a fun looking card. Congratulations to the Bill spot. Frederick F. And then we'll finish up this half with the passing grade of Jaden Daniels. Okay. So last half of box 3, final box. Those of you who are just coming in, getting ready for the select break, we are just running a little behind, but like I said, we'll try our best to catch up when we can. So appreciate you hanging out with us. Interesting. Oh, reconnected. That's not good. Yep. Sorry, you guys, that we're having some issues with our internet. Want to grab check and see if there's anything we can do.
Are you having some sort of message?
It says disconnected and reconnecting.
Oh, okay.
And it says that it's connected, and it disconnects again. I have to love technology. Yep. All right, you guys, a couple packs left to go, and we'll see if we can get this straightened out. Just having some internet issues. Sorry, you guys. We were doing some testing or something, we were told, but it was working all morning. And of course, the timing is lovely. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So last pack here. So yeah, we are still live, you guys, on eBay. So, but if Max is gonna put in the link to the YouTube channel, and if it's a little bit easier, better, and you can see it there, then you can join us on the YouTube channel and see everything. So apologize for that. Should I turn that down, or that keeps going on?
Yeah, turn that down.
No, sorry. All right, you guys, here we go. Brian Robinson, or Brian Robinson, Brian Young, I apologize. Brock Purdy, Chuba Hubbard, there's a Panther. This is 2-7 with the Panthers and 17 total. Roman Wilson on the hidden potential. Fred Warner, Jalen Waddle, AJ Dillon, Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Diamond Hands. Insert. Nope, we're not in Contenders yet. We're just finishing up Optic. Sorry, we're a little behind. Also, a little bit of internet issues. Kate Otten, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Derrick Henry, Xavier Worthy on the Light It Up. Yep, I had the wrong one up early. Yep, we switched it though. Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan Addison, Micah Parsons, and best tutties, Christian Watson and Jordan Love, Cameron Jordan, Derek Carr, red star of TJ Hawkinson. That is just super annoying. we go. Brock Bowers on the rookie recruits. So Max, to watch a little bit in the chat for YouTube, is with this thing keeps going out and like connecting and reconnecting, it's popping up so I can't see some of the chat. So just keep an eye out if there's something I miss. Johnny Smith, Christian Wilkins, Chase Brown on another Bengal. Puts them tied at 7 for a total of 18 right now. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the primary colors. Saquon Barkley. Traylon Burks. Prism of Brock Bowers. Nice. Rated rookie. And then the retro Roman Dunes. On the rated rookie. TJ Watt, Justin Fields, Josh Brown, Jatavian Sanders. That's a Panther. They take the lead again. They are back up to 8. Or they up to 8. Total of 19. Zach Charbonnet, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts, Lamar Jackson on the best tutties. Jeremy Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Travis Kelce, and finishing up, nice card to finish on in my house, of Jaden Daniels. Very sweet. Okay, so we'll do a little recap. So we have, here's our hit counter really quick, you guys. So hit counter finished up with 19, and the Panthers had 8. So they were the winners. So if you had the Panthers and 19, you'll get 2. If you had the Panthers, you'll get 1. And if you had 19, you'll get 1. So thanks for joining in on that one. Let's do a little recap, and then we'll move on to our next break. So, let's see here. So, such a big stack. Jane Daniels, My House. Roma Dunze on the retro. Brock Bowers on the Prism. Primary colors, Marvin Harrison Jr. Brock Bowers on the rookie recruits. Red Star, TJ Hawkinson. Passing grade of Jaden Daniels. Ken Coleman on the Red Star. Marvin Harrison on the play action. Roma Dunze on the play action. Marvin Harrison on the light it up. Malik Neighbors on the play action. Caleb Williams on the rookie recruits. Roma Dunze on the light it up. Derek Carr on the Red Star. Caleb Williams on the primary colors. Primary colors, Malik Neighbors. Rookie recruits on Jaden Daniels. Retro Xavier Worthy. Light it up on Malik Neighbors. Chris Jenkins has that Red Star. Another rookie recruits, Marvin Harrison Jr. Diamond Hands of Malik Neighbors. That cool Sunday Kings one of Jalen Hurts. I think that's sweet. Passing grade of Bo Nix. D1 Walker. Or why do I want to say Walker? I think it's like Antoine Walker in basketball. D1 Edwards of the Pittsburgh Steelers on the Red Star. Play action of Jaden Daniels. Jared Goff on the Red Star. Michael Penix Jr. on the My House. Primary colors of J.J. McCarthy. Patrick Mahomes Chain Reaction. J.J. McCarthy on the Vikings with the rookie recruits. And then the Drake May of the retro. Really good stuff. A lot of those top rookies. So fun stuff there, you guys. So that will bring us, I'm gonna put these guys here. That will bring us to our next break, which is Oh, let me go to the right schedule. Which is 24 NFL Cello. So again, thanks for jumping in, and we're a few minutes behind, but I'll bring up that team list. Select. There we go. So I want to thank you guys for taking those spots. Again, all of them are full. Really, really appreciate it. So Chip, thanks for getting the Cardinals. Tegan with the Falcons. Jose with the Ravens and Bills. John with the Panthers. Brandon with the Bears. Michael Z with the Bengals. Marshall S with the Browns. James D with the Cowboys. Robert T with the Broncos. Ethan F with the Lions. Jose M with the Packers and Texans. Ethan F with the Colts. Empty box, by the way. Jose M with the Jaguars. Andrew K with the Chiefs. Will S with the Raiders. Jose with the Chargers. James J with the Rams. Shane P with the Dolphins. Brandon with the Vikings. Nathan with the Patriots. Ethan with the Saints. Shane P with the Giants and Jets. Jose with the Eagles. Tim with the Steelers. Nicholas with the 49ers. Jose with the Seahawks. Dustin with the Bucks. James J with the Titans. And Brandon M with the Commanders. So again, thank you so much for purchasing those spots. So our hit counter for this one are the big boys. All those quarterbacks. Caleb, Bo, Drake, and Jaden, which in the last one we had a bunch of. So I will sort of do the same as I did before. So again, no purchase necessary. All you need to do is, oops, the other side, that'll probably be easier, is tell us who you think, goodness, who you think is going to have the most hits, which spot, there we go, which side is easier, which spot, and then all 4 spots added together. So, fun thing with Select, it's going to be interesting with all these different levels. There are 3 different levels, the concourse level, the premier level, and the club level. So we'll see what we can come up with. But again, no purchase is necessary to participate in the hit counter. We have some gibbies at the end if you win some leprechauns. So, good. And we'll go through this first box, and then I'll open up packs for the next one, and we'll close the hit counter. But right now, guess away. Backpack of this half. Okay. So again, Caleb, Bo, Drake, and Jaden are our 4 QBs on the hit counter for this one. So good luck, everybody. All right, so we've got Daniel Carlson, kicker right away. Troy Taylor, it's the concourse. Will the Ripper 8 for which spot? Pick a spot. Or pick a quarterback, I should say. Braylon Allen, Jaden Reed, Jaden Daniels. There we go. That one starts us out to begin with. So 1 for the Jaden Daniels spot. I'd pick him. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. Bo Nix. All right, thank you. So Jaden Daniels, so they get 1, or he gets 1 on his spot. All right, so this one is the premier level. Deion Dawkins. Oh, that's the die cut. Oh, I didn't see that. So, yeah. There we go. Die cut. Harrison Smith on the, that's the shimmer, the shock. Concourse level. Cool. And then another one, Keon Coleman. That one is on the premier level. This one is on that club level. That's a nice card. DK Metcalf. There we go. Malik Neighbors. Our future. Joe Burrow. On the number 9. Or on the numbers, I should say. Michael Penix Jr., not one of the QBs selected. Nice hit nonetheless on the turbocharged. And we've got Drake May on the select certified. It's his spot up to 1. 2 on the as a total or the hit counter. And future card room Tuesday. Dan Hampton on the club level. Corey Trice, Buda Baker, Malik Washington, Marvin Harrison Jr., Najee Harris, Darnell Mooney. Tell sometimes until it leaves your hand and you're like, wait a second. Bucky Irving, that's a nice one on that shimmer. Taylor Rapp. Sorry. Please. All the way out. All right, so let's try that again. And that, ooh, nice club level of Lamar Jackson. Need him to come through for fantasy football every week now, seems like. Rookie. I love it. Brian Thomas Jr. Good year for rookies this was. Xavier Worthy on the supercharged or turbocharged, not supercharged, sorry. And Drake May sighting on the numbers. Number 10. That brings us up to 2 for his spot. Xavier Worthy. Marvin Harrison Jr. Level. We got Aaron Rodgers, Mike Allstott, Howie Long, Minka Fitzpatrick, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Talisa Fauja, TJ Hawkinson. Cut. Nico Collins. And Derek Stigley Jr. And there's Joey Bosa. There we go. The shimmers are cool. I like the colors. Dallas Turner. Brock Purdy on the turbocharge. Derek Carr on the numbers. Caleb Williams on the select certified. And that brings his spot to 1. Total is up to 4. Michael Penix Jr. Jalen Waddle. James Winston. Joe Alt. He's back this week. How about the Chargers? And another Caleb Williams sighting. Of course. Come on, sleeves. There we go. At 2. Our total is up to 5. Joe Burrow, Theo Johnson, Howie Long on the die cut. Ivan Pace Jr. Shimmer. TJ Hawkinson on the premier level shimmer. And then Josh Allen on the club level. That's a nice card too. Brock Bowers, turbocharge. Devontae Adams on the numbers. Pile. And Bo Nick sighting. With him at 1. We are up to 6. Keon Coleman on the select certified. Gabriel Davis. Joe Burrow. Joe Montana. Drake May sighting. So he's doing a little dance there. There we go. All right. Devonta Smith. Blake Corum. Montez Sweat. Die cut. Kareem Hunt. Breeze Hall. And then on the club level one, Jameson Williams. Caleb Williams. On the turbocharged, you guys, we are just hitting so much fun stuff here. Puts him in the lead at 3. Total is up to 7 now, you guys. Malik Neighbors. Donnie Mitchell. Bijan on the future. Tyler Newman on club. Pick up the stack, and here's another QB. Drake May. I'm up to 3. First half, you guys, has been awesome. Oops. We are up to 8 already. So, Will, if you're still on, I would go higher since we're only on the first half of box 1. Joe Namath, Michael Pittman, Aaron Rodgers, Travis Kelce, Quinion Mitchell, Brian Urlacher, AJ Brown on the Prism die cut. Brock Bowers, the shimmer. Roquan Smith. And then Boomer Esiason on the club level 1. Bo Nix on the turbocharge. That puts him up to 2. Total of 9, you guys. Josh Allen on the numbers. Marshawn Lloyd on the select certified. Zay Flowers on the future. Travion Walker and Emmett Smith. Wow, lots of fun stuff. Holy cow on that first half, you guys. Gonna be here all day long, just half loading everything. Oops. Open. Okay. Let's bring up that hit counter again. Super fun. Lots of stuff already. We're at 9 total. So at this rate, if everything holds true, and we be in the 30s, it would be fun. Means that we are hitting the big names, which is awesome. You have no purchase necessary on the hit counter. Also, if you haven't had a chance to yet and you're new to us, we'd love it if you would hit that like, subscribe, smash those buttons on the socials, follow us as a seller on eBay so you know when we're coming on, and check out those auctions. Ooh, there you go, 22, that's good. Check out those auctions that are upcoming for this next week. We'd love to have you stick around in the family and keep joining us and making us grow. Take the hit counter off, and away we go. Dak Prescott, Tarek Will, excuse me, Drew Bledsoe, J.C. Latham, Josh Allen, Calvin Austin III. Die cut. There we go. We got Cedric Tillman. Jackson Powers Johnson on the Premier Level 1. And Tommy Townsend, punter. Josh Allen on the turbocharged. Brock Bowers on the numbers. Blake Cornum on the Select Certified. First Lad McConkey sighting. On the futures. Load him up. First one. Greg Rousseau. Matthew Stafford. Here Elam. Mayu Fashanu. There's a JJ. Not on the list, but it's okay. Happy to have him all day long. Marquise Brown. Mika Fitzpatrick on the die cut. Chase Brown on the Concourse Shimmer. Al Barner on the Premier. Sorry, I didn't see this one up. Premier one. Premier Shimmer, sorry. Mine left me. So what levels they were. And then, ooh, nice one. Bucky Irving on the club level one. That's a nice hit. Justin Herbert on the numbers. CeeDee Lamb on the turbocharged. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Select Certified. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Future. Calvin Hill on the club. James Cook, Dak Prescott, Earl Campbell, Brett Favre, Tyler Guyton, Sam Darnold, Tip Ryman, Kendrick Bourne, cut. Telano Hafanga, excuse me. The Shimmer, Spencer Rattler on the Premier. There are some, they are just not super prevalent. Joshua Carty. So again, if I miss some, Max will grab them from the back, but probably not. Don't get too many from what I have seen and read and all that fun stuff. Patrick Mahomes. I mean, they're out there, but not the easiest to pull. Brock Purdy on the numbers. Roma Dooms on the Select Certified. Jaden Daniels on the Future. That puts his spot to 2. Total is 10. Counter. Let's see here. DJ Moore. Bobby Okereke. Cooper Rush. Mike Sanderstel. Excuse me. Patrick Mahomes. Rico Dowdle. DeMarvian Overshawn. There's a Trevor Lawrence on the die cut. Prism. And Mari Cooper. Concourse. Then our premier one. Nice one of Jaden Daniels. That's a nice card. With Jaden up to 3. 3-way tie. With Bo right behind him. And then Jimmy Graham on the club level. Jonathan Brooks on the select certified. Anthony Richardson on the futures. Tyreek Hill on the turbocharged. DK Metcalf on the numbers. Patrick Queen on the club level. Jerry Jeudy. Brian Thomas Jr. Cam Little. Antonio Gibson. Curtis Samuel. Jalen Carter. Justin Herbert on the die cut prism. Jake Ferguson. Concourse Shimmer. Joe Namath on the Premier Shimmer. And Ed Oliver on the club level. Travis Kelce on the turbocharged. Jared Goff on the numbers. Will Shipley on the certified select rookie. Jordan Addison on the future. Grover Stewart. Tip Ryman on his rookie card. Jordan Davis. Malik Neighbors. Nico Collins. Darnell Mooney. AJ Brown. Grover Stewart. Oops, on the die cut. DeMarcus Lawrence on the Shimmer. Jamal Charles on the Premier Shimmer. And that nice club level. Bo Nix. Nice card. Him up to 3. Everybody's tied. 12 total on the hit counter. Josh Allen on the numbers. Marshawn Lloyd on the select certified. Zay Flowers on the future. There's a Caleb Williams. He decides to take the lead right at the end of the box. Him up to 4. Then, oh, there's another one back to back. So that puts them up to 5. So we're at 14 on the hit counter so far. And then Brandon Fiske Braden, excuse me, this guy. Fun stuff, you guys. A lot of good stuff coming out of there. Bring the hit counter up. So, catch up on a little time, you guys. Now that you've seen a lot of the premier level and the concourse stuff, I don't recognize it, and I might not sleeve it, except for the big guys, or top load it. I'll have Max do that behind the scenes. So you can catch up a little bit. Empty box. So again, our hit counter is pretty active. Again, no purchase necessary. So make those changes once I open up these packs. We're going to close those predictions. So right now we're at 14. Upper 20s for sure. Love to get into the 30s. Mid 20s for sure, I should say. Upper 20s, maybe 30. So again, pick what one of the 4 QBs that we have listed you think will have the most hits, and then also the total number of all 4 spots combined. So if you've made any predictions and they're not looking good, you feel free to change them up. As soon as I get the last 2 packs open for this half of box 2, we will get started and close those predictions. So make those changes. 29, good, awesome, thanks. Okay, Max, if you can close those predictions. Here we go, you guys. Good luck. Nico Collins, Darnell Mooney, AJ Brown, Howie Long, Minka Fitzpatrick, Roquan Smith on the die cut. There we go. Mess up that edge. And Evan Pace Jr., Bobby Kracky, excuse me, and Dak Prescott. On the club level one. Roma Dunes on the futures. Bo Nix on the turbocharge. He adds to his spot. He's up to 4. And we are up to 15. Josh Allen on the numbers. Marshawn Lloyd on the select certified. Rashee Rice on the club level. Raheem Mostert, Fred Taylor, Monty Vidal, Jordan Davis, Malik Neighbors, Penny Sewell on the die cut, or prism. Will Richard on the prism, James Cook on the premiere, and Greg Russo. Lou, welcome in. Malik Neighbors. Michael Penix Jr. on the turbocharged. Joe Burrow on the numbers. Drake May on the select certified. Nice card. He goes up to 4 on the hit counter. We are at 16. Justin Tucker, Justin Jefferson. Ooh, Justin sighting. Justin Tucker, Justin Jefferson, Justin Herbert. Love it. Romadunes. Card. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Picking up the slack in New York. Chris Jones, CJ Stroud, Tua, JJ on the die cut. Nice. Jahan Dotson on the concourse. Matthew Stafford on the Premier. And Calvin Hill on the club level. Brian Thomas Jr. on the future. Xavier Worthy on the turbocharged. And Drake May on the numbers. As we are just nailing this hit counter. I love it, you guys. Drake is now up to 5. Xavier Worthy on the select certified. Joe Alt, rookie. Just when I pick them up, I think we're going to get through a few. Bonix. On the Premier. Puts him up to 5. Three-way tie. 18 on the hit counter. Braylon Allen, Jaden Reed, and Jaden Daniels. They seem to want to put people who have the same name back to back. I love it. So Jaden is up to 4, trying to catch up to the rest of the pack. 19 on the hit counter. Michael Pittman Jr., Aaron Rodgers, Tyrone Tracy on the die cut. Lamar Jackson on Concourse Shimmer. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Premier Shimmer. And Adam Thielen on the club level shimmer. Bo Nix on the future. I'm getting my practice with sleeving and top loading, that is for sure. Bo up to 6. And 20 on their counter. Patrick Mahomes. Brock Purdy on the numbers. Roman Dunes on the select certified. Alexander Madison on the club level. Kirby Joseph. Marvin Harrison Jr. Lots of stuff. I love it. Doing good, you guys. Najee Harris. Daniel Carlson. Torrey Taylor. Patrick Queen die cut. Ooh, okay. We'll try the Fenix hit. That's right. Call him out. Cooper Rush on the Premier, or no, on the Concourse, excuse me. Shimmer. Corey Trice on the Premier. And then Darnell Washington on the club level. Donnie Mitchell, Select Certified. Brock Bowers, Turbocharged. Devontae Adams on the numbers. Keon Coleman on the Select Certified. JJ McCarthy on the club level. Nice card. J.K. Dobbins. Patrick Mahomes. Justin Herbert. We're on a QB run. Trevor Lawrence. Let's say Auga. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Rookie. Buda Baker. Malik Washington. David Montgomery on the die cut. CJ Stroud on the Concourse Shimmer. Epic Armstead on the Premier. And Patrick Queen on the club level. Zay Flowers on the Futures. Caleb Williams on the Turbocharged. Brings him up to 6. Malik Neighbors on the numbers. Bijan Robinson on the Future. Devo. And Alex Enzalone. All right, you guys, last half of the second box. We're going to open up these guys. So hit counters up to 21. Pretty tight battle. So he has 29 on the hit counter. A lot of people had 22. So hoping that we aren't getting too many more. Now, Select's a fun product, you guys. If you're jumping in soon for our last break of the afternoon now, depending on where you are, I guess, technically, around the world. We'll get through this. Might be a few minutes behind, but that's because so much sleeving, top loading, and fun stuff that we're hitting. All right, last pack. Open. Maybe. There we go. All right. Take care of that hit counter. And here we go. Joe Alt. Joe Burrow. Theo Johnson. Earl Campbell. Brett Favre. Eric Armstead. Oops, that was a die cut. Sorry, guys. Sauce Gardner with the big trade on the Concourse shimmer. There's your Michael Penix on the Premier level. The shimmer, there you go, T. There we go. Nice card. Dallas Goedert on the club level. Lad McConkey. Travis Kelce on the turbocharge. Jared Goff on the numbers. Will Shipley on the select certified. That's right. I will always take those nice cards and have more than one. Malik Neighbors on the club level. Spencer Rattler. Not on our QB list today. Devonta Smith, excuse me. Blake Corum. Jameis Winston. There's a Caleb sighting. Caleb at 7. Hit counter at 22. Zay on the die cut. Kareem Hunt on the concourse. Isaiah Likely on the Premier. And Montez Sweat on the club level. Shimmers. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the future. Josh Allen turbocharged. Brock Bowers on the numbers. Blake Corum on the select certified. Jabril Peppers on the club level. Another Malik Neighbors. Ricky Pearsall. Rookie. Premier. Travis Kelce. Quinion Mitchell. Brian Urlacher. Joe Montana. And Drake May. Drake goes up to 6. Puts us at 23. Derek Stingley Jr. on the die cut. And Chase Brown on the concourse shimmer. Pat Fryermuth on the Premier shimmer. And Icky Woods, the Icky Shuffle on the club level shimmer. Jaden Daniels on the future. Put him up to 5. 24 total. CeeDee Lamb on the turbocharged. Justin Herbert on the numbers. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the select certified. Will Levis. Greg Zuerlein. Drew Bledsoe. J.C. Latham. Josh Allen. Brian Thomas Jr. Cam Little. CJ Stroud on the die cut. Marquise Brown on the Concourse Shimmer. DJ Moore on the Mirror Shimmer. And CJ Mosley on the club level. There's a Michael Penix on the Future. CJ Stroud on the Turbocharged. Marvin Harrison on the Numbers. Jonathan Brooks on the Select Certified. Will Richard on the club level. Xavier Worthy. And JJ McCarthy. Open up some more top loaders, you guys. This is cool. Marquise Brown. Dak Prescott. Drake Woolen. Adam Thielen on the club level die cut. Jared Goff on the Concourse Shimmer. Wow. Then we go Jared Goff on the Premier level. Make sure that's not numbered. Nope. And then Ezekiel Elliott on the club level. CJ Stroud on the Future. Lamar Jackson on the Turbocharged. Patrick Mahomes on the Numbers. Ray Davis on the Select Certified. Khalil Mack on the club level. AJ Barner, on the rookie card. Isaiah Likely. Tyler Guyton. Sam Darnold. Tip Ryman. Your Elam. Umoy Mua Fashanu. Have trouble with that. That's all right. Chris Jones on the die cut. Another Jared Goff on the Concourse Shimmer. Jalen Waddle on the Premier. Trey Hendrickson on the club level. Jordan Addison on the Future. Aaron Rodgers on the Turbocharged. Puka on the Numbers. Latu on the Select Certified. Phillip Rivers and David Njoku to finish up. Wow, you guys. Whew, we made it through. A little bit behind, but not too shabby for all the sleeving and top loading and this crazy stack of fun stuff here. So let's go through it really quick, and then we'll get to our last break. JJ, I'm just going to say names, and I just showed JJ. McCarthy, Marvin Harrison on the Numbers. Futures, Michael Penix. Marvin Harrison, Select Certified. Jaden Daniels on the Futures. Drake May. Leaf Neighbors on the Premier. Numbers, Brock Bowers. Die cut, Roman Dunze. Caleb rookie. Malik Neighbors on the club level. Michael Penix on the Premier Shimmer. Neighbors on the numbers. Caleb Williams on the turbocharged. JJ on the club level. Brock Bowers turbocharged. Marvin Harrison Jr. Roma Dunze on the select certified. Futures. Bo Nix. Jane Daniels. Bo Nix again. Drake May. JJ on the die cut. Roma Dunze. Drake May on select certified. Michael Penix on the turbocharged. Malik Neighbors on the futures. Another Malik Neighbors. Bo Nix on the turbocharged. Dunze on the future. Caleb on the Premier. Caleb on the turbocharged. Bo Nix on the club level. Malik Neighbors. Jaden Daniels on the Premier. Jaden Daniels on the future. Roma Dunze on the select certified. Marvin Harrison on the select certified. Bucky Irving on the club level. JJ. Ladd. I think there was one other one I didn't leave up, or top load, sorry. Brock Bowers on the numbers. Bo Nix on the turbocharged. Boomer on the club level. Brock Bowers on the concourse. AJ Brown on the die cut. Drake May on the Premier. Malik Neighbors on the numbers. Caleb Williams turbocharged. Drake May. Brock Bowers. Bo Nix on the futures. Brock Bowers on the turbocharged. Josh Allen on the club level. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams on the select certified. Marvin Harrison on the club level. Drake May. Lamar Jackson on the club level. Bucky Irving on the concourse. Marvin Harrison. Let's see here. Marvin Harrison, yeah. Roma Dunze on the futures. Drake May, select certified. Michael Penix on the turbocharged. Malik Neighbors on the future. Keon Coleman on the Premier. And Jaden Daniels. Whew, nice haul. So, everything's getting sleeved up, top loaded behind the scenes, you guys. So thank you. And we are a little behind, but we are now going to move into our, let me do the hit counter really quick just so you guys can see. So if you had Caleb and 24, then those were your winners. So nice job. And then let's go to our break schedule. Oops, might be helpful if I pull it up. There we go. So we are done. We made it done with that one. And so we are moving on to our last one of the day, at 2021 NFL Contenders Hangers. So let me bring up our team list. Oh, thanks, T. Thanks for hanging out and participating in the chat. And good luck with the Leprechauns. So we're going to bring over some of these guys here so we can see them. We'll do the first half. 3, 8, 7 in the background. And then, so these are our Panini Contenders hangers. And let's go to the right screen. Okay. And as I we'll open up a couple, not that counter yet, sorry. Open up a couple boxes, and when I do that, I just want to thank everybody who participated, which I already called your name earlier today, but I was on the wrong screen. So here we are again. So thanks so much. Let's see here. Timothy C. with Arizona. Timothy with the Falcons. James J with the Ravens. Ron with the Bills. Robert with the Panthers. It's heavy plastic. Timothy C with the Bears. Andrew T with the Bengals. Empty box. Marshall S with the Browns. Shane P. Shane P with the Cowboys and the Broncos. Ethan F with the Lions. Andrew T with the Packers. Ethan F with the Texans. Shane P with the Colts. Andrew T with the Jaguars. Ethan F with the Chiefs. Matt S with the Raiders. Empty box number 2. Shane P with the Chargers. James J with the Rams. Matt S with the Dolphins. Ethan F with the Vikings. Matt S with the Patriots. James J with the Saints, Giants, Jets, and Eagles. Matt S, empty box 3. Matt S with the Steelers. Will S with the 49ers. Tom M with the Seahawks, Bucks, Titans, and Washington. So again, thank you everybody for joining in. Really, really appreciate it. And again, without you guys doing it, we could not be here, or would not be here. That would be weird just sitting around. So we're going to get rid of our team. We're going to bring up our hit counter. So last one of the day to get some leprechauns. Pretty simple pairs today. Chase and Sertan. Amon-Ra and Micah Parsons. Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones. And then Trey Lance and Justin Fields. Remember, again, in 2021, those guys, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, were big prospects. Obviously, we've seen how some of it has turned out, but that is quite all right. So, there's the edge. There's the edge. So, again, all you need to do is pick what duo you think will win or get the most hits, and then the total number of all 4 spots combined. So, again, you don't need to tell me if you think it's going to be Chase and Sertan and you say they're going to have 8. That's great, but 8 not necessarily going to be the total for everybody. Again, no purchase necessary. We appreciate you guys hanging out and being with us today, and then also, participating in the chat and joining our family. So again, pick that, no purchase necessary, and good luck. All right, Jimmy Garoppolo. Iska Chenault Jr., which I haven't said his name in a while, actually. Matt Ryan. Mike Gesicki. T. Higgins. Marcus May. Chase Young. Randall Cobb. A.J. Brown. Matthew Stafford. Tre'Davious White. Damian Harris. Mike Evans. Tyrann Mathieu. Matthew. Marquise Brown. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, no, there's a crease? Something on the side here, you guys. Right over here. You can see it on an angle. Oh, that's sad. Supernatural. Tom Brady. Top load that. Let's get bad on that one. Supernatural. And Mike Evans, Chain Movers. We've got a red of Andrew Luck. That's a cool card. And then we have another red one, round 3 of Carolina Panthers, Tommy Trimble, and Miami Dolphins, Hunter Long. So this will get randomized off. We will put this in here. Anybody with the 2 different teams, that's what we're going to do, you guys. And Davis Mills, Rookie of the Year on the red. Kadarius Toney, Rookie of the Year. Dak Prescott, MVP. Najee Harris and Travis Etienne will get randomized off. Najee Harris, Rookie of the Year. Contenders, Josh Allen. Power Players, Jonathan Taylor. Another Tom Brady. Brady sightings, I love it. Randy Moss on the Chain Movers. James Harrison on the Gladiators. Alan Faneca on the Power Players. Season ticket of Jamison Crowder, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo, Vic Chenault Jr., Corey Davis, TJ Hawkinson, Nick Bosa, Tyreek Hill, Hayden Hurst, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield. Winning ticket of Josh Allen on the red. That's a nice card. Jalen Waddle, Rookie of the Year on the red. Matthew Stafford on the red MVP. Brett Favre on the Gladiators. Red one. Michael Thomas Chain Movers. A.J. Brown on the winning ticket. I remember that he started out with Tennessee. Let's see here. Timmy Brown on the Rookie of the Year. Michael Vick, Legendary Contenders. Hunter Long and Tommy Tremble randomized off. Davis Mills on the Rookie of the Year. Frank Reich on the Austin Eckler, Chain Movers. Ben Roethlisberger, Gladiators. Tyron Smith. And there we go. Finally, Mac Jones on the Supernatural. A little bit of a resurgence with San Francisco. That's our hit counter to 1. T.Y. Hilton, Antonio Gibson, Derek Carr, Christian McCaffrey, Taysom Hill, Jerry Judy, DK Metcalf, DJ Shark Jr., Damian Harris, Mike Evans, Tyrann Mathieu, Marquise Brown, Adam Thielen, Nick Chubb, Fletcher Cox, and red, Julio Jones, Gladiators, and red chain movers of Lamar Jackson. Red Buda Baker on the power players. And then, Mac Jones and Justin Jefferson on the red. Round 1 numbers. They get randomized off. They each get one. Mac Jones goes up to 2. And Justin Fields is at 1. Puts us at 3 on the hit counter, you guys. Travis Etienne Jr. on the red Rookie of the Year. Tony Gonzalez, Legendary Contenders. Ian Book, Rookie of the Year. Devonta Smith and Jalen Waddle on the round 1 numbers. That will also get randomized off. Tua on the MVP. Here we go. Nice winning ticket of Patrick Mahomes II. Nice card. I like that purple. Dak Prescott, Chain Movers. Jason Witten, Gladiators. Rob Gronkowski signing on the Power Players. Zach Wilson on the Supernatural. And then Christian McCaffrey to finish up on the Chain Movers. All right, so let's open up a few more boxes. Bring up our hit counter. Far 3. Empty box. Box. And empty box. $15 of these guys today. 15 of these packs today, guys. So, hope everybody's having a great day. Upcoming weekend. Okay. to hit counter off. We'll see how we do. All right. Starting out with Justin Jefferson. Joe Mixon. Jamison Crowder. Devontae Adams. Darnell Mooney. Josh Jacobs. Saquon Barkley. Julio Jones. Joey Bosa. Stephon Diggs. Aaron Rodgers. Another Tom Brady. Travis Kelce. Lamar Jackson. Dalvin Cook. Brett Favre on the Gladiators. One. By Michael. Oh, come on, there we go. Michael Thomas Jr. Michael Thomas Chain Movers. Red, and then Khalil Mack on the Power Players red. There we go. Nico Collins, Rookie of the Year on red. When he's healthy, the better wide receivers in football. Round 1 red of Rashad Bateman and Kadarius Toney. I'll get randomized. And Antonio Gates, Legendary Contenders. Kenneth Gainwell. This one will not get randomized because they are, or were, teammates. They still are. Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne on round 1. That puts Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones spot up to 3. And Baker Mayfield on the MVP. Another Josh Allen winning ticket. Jerry Rice on the Gladiators. Keenan Allen on the Chain Movers. Aaron Donald on the Power Players. James Harrison. Stephon Diggs. Jamison Crowder. Devontae Adams. Josh Jacobs. Darnell Mooney. Saquon Barkley. Jared Goff. Jimmy Garoppolo. Joey Bosa. Stephon Diggs. Aaron Rodgers. Got another Tom Brady. Travis Kelce. Lamar Jackson. Dalvin Cook. Myles Garrett. Red playoff ticket of Terrell Davis. Chain Movers of Dak Prescott. Good. And Jason Witten. And on the red. And why not another Tom Brady? Tom Brady boxes. And a red of Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. We'll get the Lance and Field spot up to 2. 5 total. That will get randomized off. Josh Palmer, Steve Young, Dimey Brown, and Josh Palmer get randomized. 2-2 Atwell, Jalen Hurts, Contenders, Aaron Donald. Let's see here, James Harrison, Stephon Diggs, Chase Young on the Gladiators, Nick Bosa on the Power Players, Aaron Donald again, DJ Moore, Alvin Kamara, Drew Lock, Russell Wilson, Jonathan Taylor. Have a good year. Up. Kyler Murray, Allen Robinson the second, Randall Cobb, AJ Brown, Matthew Stafford, Tre'Davious White, Damian Harris, Mike Evans, Tyrann Mathieu, Joe Thomas on the Gladiators, red. Jerome Bettis on the red. Power Players. And Justin Fields, the red Supernatural, which will get their spot up to 3. Trevor Lawrence on the red Rookie of the Year. Which gets them up to 4. 7 on our hit counter. Let's see here. Dwayne Eskridge and Tutu Atwell on the red, round 2. Gonna get randomized off. There we go. Jamar Chase, Rookie of the Year. His spot up to 1. Puts us at 8 total. Tom Brady, MVP. We have a round 1 of Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. Trey Lance spot goes up to 4. Kyle Trask, Rookie of the Year. Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Bill Romanowski, Gladiators. Warren Sapp, Power Players. Another Tom Brady on the Supernatural. Mike Evans on the Chain Movers. And another Andrew Luck on the playoff ticket. All right, you guys. Fun stuff. More fun stuff to randomize off in a little bit. So our hit counter is at 9. So maybe 2 will get us through 8. And I'll open up the other one. So still a little bit to make any empty boxes. Any changes in your predictions? Read these and then I'll go to the next set. Empty box. This will make 8 boxes. Off. Darnell Mooney, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo, Viksha Seno Jr., Matt Ryan, Mike Gesicki, Nick Chubb, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, Joey Bosa, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, there we go, you guys. Aziz Ulari from the Giants. Auto. And rookie card. Nice hit. That is sweet. It was not easy to come by. Congratulations to... I'm going to get a fist bump. Congratulations to the Giants spot. James J. Josh Allen on the red chain movers. Darius Leonard on the red power players. And a Bob Greasy on the red playoff ticket. Josh Allen on the red MVP. Moodyman, thanks for your pick with those. Same with Tim. We have, this is finishing up through box 8, and that's when we'll close our predictions. So, red MVP of Josh Allen. Red legendary contenders of Barry Sanders. Jamar Chase, rookie of the year. Put their spot. 2. Puts us in double digits. We're at 10. And another MVP of Tom Brady. Round 1 of Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. That puts their spot up to 5. And that will get randomized off. Kyle Trask on the rookie of the year. And that brings us to an MVP of Patrick Mahomes. Darius Leonard on the power players. Another Bob Greasy. Aaron Rodgers, chain movers. Joe Thomas, gladiators. Jerome Bettis, power players. Terry McLaren, season ticket. Aaron Donald, DJ Moore. Alvin Kamara, Drew Lock, Russell Wilson, Jonathan Taylor. Randall Cobb, A.J. Brown, Matthew Stafford, Tre'Davious White, Damian Harris, Mike Evans, Tyrann Mathieu, That's a nice one. 400 Panini points. That one is going to get randomized off as well. That's fun. Tom Brady on the red playoff ticket. Trent Matthew on the red Gladiators. Kyler Murray on the Chain Movers red. Derrick Henry on the MVP red. And another Tom Brady. So many Tom Brady's. This one winning ticket on the red. Kellen Mond, Rookie of the Year. Kirk Cousins, MVP. Brett Favre, Legendary Contenders. There's a Trevor Lawrence. Spot goes up to 5, which puts us at 12. Dwayne Eskridge and Tutu Atwell will get randomized off. Hey, guess what? Another Tom Brady. That was amazing. This one on the playoff ticket regular. There's a red one earlier. Randy Moss, Chain Movers. James Harrison, Gladiators. Alan Faneca, Power Players. And a Trevor Lawrence, Supernatural. Puts them in the lead at 6. 13 total. All right, you guys. So here's our hit counter. I'm going to bring over some of this stuff. I'm going to bring over the rest of these boxes. So after I open these up, then we are going to close out the hit counter for the day. Make any predictions if you haven't made one yet. Make any changes if you feel you need to change. Right now we are at 13 through 8 boxes with 7 left to go. Empty box. So will we double up, get to 26? Since there's one less box, be a little light, so 23, 24. So we're going to go crazy. Haven't even seen any Monroe State Browns or Mike Parsons, so will they come out to play? Empty box. Red, ruby parallels. I apologize. My Lipstone, so I should say it. Okay, empty box. So once I get these open, he lost 17. So Will, you have no faith in me that I'm only going to get 4 more in 7 boxes? Well, I'd go higher, but you don't think so. Seven boxes left, you guys, so I would probably go into the 20s for sure. But even though I know gambling fairly well, I still lose a lot, so you do you, as they say. Oops. Okay, finish making those changes or predictions, you guys. Again, no purchase necessary. All right, 24 it is. All right, Max, when you get a chance, if you can close it out, and good luck. Carson Wentz is on the Colts. Terry McLaurin, Aaron Donald, DJ Moore. Oh, hit counter, sorry. Alvin Kamara, Drew Lock, Russell Wilson. Yeah. Juju Smith-Schuster, David Johnson, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold, Michael Thomas, Amari Cooper, Justin Herbert, Frank Wright. On the Ruby, the Chain Movers, Austin Eckler. And then Ben Roethlisberger. And Tommy Brown and Josh Palmer on the Ruby. Stuff. And Tutu Atwell. Here we go, Devonta Smith. Kyler Murray. Patrick Surtain and J.C. Horn. Patrick Surtain makes an appearance. Puts that hit counter up to 14, and this is going to get randomized off as well. Kellen Mond, Kirk Cousins, power player of Bobby Wagner, Terrell Davis on the playoff ticket, Dak Prescott, chain mover, Jason Witten on the Gladiators, Rob Gronkowski on the power players, Josh Jacobs, Daryl Mooney, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo, Victor Seno Jr., Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Jones, Rob Gronkowski, Josh Allen, Jacoby Myers, Ezekiel Elliott. There's Ruby Chain Movers of Lamar Jackson. Buda Baker on the power players, Ruby. Wouldn't be a box without a Tom Brady sighting. Playoff ticket, Ruby. And then Ricky Williams, Ruby. My goodness. So many Tom Brady's. And then a round 3 numbers of Davis Mills and Kellen Mond on the red. Will also get randomized off. Shoot. There we go. Josh Palmer on the rookie of the year. Steve Young. Josh Palmer and Diamond Brown randomized off. Tutu Atwell. Jalen Hurts on the MVP Contenders. Tim Tebow sighting on the playoff ticket. Devontae Adams, chain movers. And Andre Johnson on the Gladiators. Chris Carson on the power players. Lamar Jackson on the Supernatural. Josh Jacobs, Daryl Mooney. Sorry, Darnell Mooney, excuse me, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo, Levixius Seno Jr., Matt Ryan, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Jones, Rob Gronkowski, Josh Allen, Jacoby Myers, Ezekiel Elliott, Juju Smith-Schuster, David Johnson, our Rubies, Russell Wilson, David Montgomery, he was on the Bears, pushing the Lions player out of the way. Seems weird. Mark Brunell on the playoff ticket. Michael Vick on the legendary Contenders. Tommy Tremble and Hunter Long going to get randomized off on the red. Round 3. Josh Palmer, Rookie of the Year. Steve Young, legendary Contenders. Tommy Rom and Josh Palmer going to get randomized off. 2-2 Atwell on the Rookie of the Year. Jalen Hurts on the MVP Contenders. Another Tim Tebow playoff ticket. Devontae Adams on the Chain Movers. Andre Johnson on the Gladiators. Chris Carson on the Power Players. And another Lamar Jackson Supernatural. All right, not too much moving on the hit counter that round, you guys. So for those 3 boxes. So I'll show you they're up to 14 on hit counter. We're going to open up our last boxes. And thank you guys so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. Chat's been all right. Keeping me going. Keep that energy level up. So, you guys are having a great day. If you haven't had a chance to, press that like, subscribe, follow us as a seller button on eBay, YouTube, all the other socials. Visit us at cardlines.com and check out that newsletter. Press the subscribe button on that. Comes out a couple times a week. Unbelievably good content. Also check out the store. Empty box again. A lot of great stuff there. Also on eBay, we have a lot of individual cards also up. So if you're looking for different things, and good value there. So just a lot of great stuff coming on board here at Cardline. So thanks for sticking with us, being part of our family, helping us grow everything. And as always, we couldn't do it without you. And empty box. Last see, we gotta get the 20s. It's not the best section of boxes. Good cards, but not on the hit counter. Okay, let's take the hit counter off. And here we go. Daniel Jones, Von Miller, Tyler Lockett, James Robinson, J.J. Watt, Devontae Parker, Joe Burrow, T.Y. Hilton, Miles Garrett, Miles Sanders, J.R. Alexander, Chris Godwin, Keenan Allen, Corey Davis, T.J. Hawkinson, Rubies, Aaron Jones on the chain mover, and then Tim Brown on the Gladiators. Cameron Jordan on the Power Players. And Baker Mayfield on the MVP. This one, nice red one of Josh Allen on the winning ticket. Carson Wentz on the MVP. A.J. Brown on the winning ticket. Brown, Rookie of the Year. Michael Vick on the legendary Contenders. Hunter Long and Tommy Tremble on the round 3. Numbers going to get randomized off. Ezekiel Elliott on the Chain Movers. Plaxico Burress on the Power Players. Brett Favre on the Gladiators. Michael Thomas on the Chain Movers. Cleo Mack on the Power Players. Calvin Ridley. Justin Jefferson. Joe Mixon. Jamison Crowder. Devontae Adams. Josh Jacobs. Darnell Mooney. Hayden Hurst. Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield. Jalen Hurts. Aaron Jones. Rob Gronkowski. So Josh Allen. Just up there. And then we got some more Panini points, you guys. 400 of them again. That's fun. Gonna get randomized off. Joe Montana on the Ruby. Playoff ticket. Dalvin Cook on the Gladiators on the Ruby. Chain mover over Russell Wilson. Rookie of the Year, Travis Etienne Jr. And MVP, Ruby, Aaron Rodgers. Shoot. Sorry. Slipped out. Jamar Chase. Puts us his spot to 4. 15 on the hit counter. Rookie of the Year. Tom Brady. So many. I don't even know how many Tom Brady's we have. 15. Let's see here. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. This one will get randomized off. Puts their spot up to 6. We're at 16. Moving back up. Kyle Trask. Patrick Mahomes on the MVP. Mark Brunell on the playoff ticket. Marshall Falk, Chain Movers. Andrew Whitworth on the Gladiators. Clinton Portis on the Power Players. Patrick Mahomes. Another one on the Supernatural. Jonathan Taylor. Kyler Murray. Allen Robinson. Kenny Galladay. DeAndre Swift. George Kittle. Patrick Mahomes. Tre'Davious White. David Harris. Mike Evans. Tyrann Mathieu. Marquise Brown. Adam Thielen. Nick Chubb. Fletcher Cox. Hey, guess what? There's a red or ruby of Tom Brady. I'm going to set all the Tom Brady's to the side when we do our recap because I just need to see. It's crazy. A red of Tyrann Mathieu. And a red of Kyler Murray. And red of Kyle Trask. And a red of Patrick Mahomes the second on the MVP. Sorry, ruby. Red. Jamar Chase. The Rookie of the Year. His spot up to 5. Hey, guess what, everybody? Tom Brady, MVP. Should have just put Tom Brady versus the rest of the field. And Tom Brady would have won. Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. Puts there. This will get randomized off. Puts them up to 7 and 18 on the hit counter. Kyle Trask. Patrick Mahomes. Nice when he makes a sighting. Which means then he'll also make another sighting on the Supernatural. Ezekiel Elliott on the Chain Movers. Plaxico Burress on the Power Players. Brett Favre on the Gladiators. Michael Thomas on the Chain Movers. George Kittle. Another Patrick Mahomes sighting. Calvin Ridley. Justin Jefferson. Joe Mixon. Jameson Crowder. Devontae Adams. Josh Jacobs. Ben Roethlisberger. Randall Cobb. A.J. Brown. Matthew Stafford. Tre'Davious White. Damon Harris. Mike Evans. Eddie George on the Ruby Power Players. Trey Lance, the Ruby Supernatural. Which puts them at 8-19 on their counter. Dalvin Cook on the Chain Mover Ruby. Justin Fields on the Rookie of the Year, Ruby. Puts their spot at 9. Puts us at 20. There's Stevenson and Michael Carter on the Ruby round 4. This one will also get randomized off. Derek Carr, MVP. Darren Waller on the winning ticket. Josh Palmer on the Rookie of the Year. Steve Young on the grid, our legendary contenders. Josh Palmer on the and Dame Brown on the round 3. It'll get randomized off. Alvin Kamara on the Chain Movers. Marquise Colston on the Power Players. Tony Gonzalez on the Gladiators. Justin Jefferson on the Chain Movers. And TJ Watt on the Power Players to finish up. All right, you guys. Awesome stuff. So, let's do our things that get randomized first. So all these, obviously, will get randomized. If there's multiple of one of the same one, then each team will get it. And then, so if we have 2, then each team will get one. If we don't, then they'll get randomized off. So behind the scenes, we'll figure that all out. So there are just so many, and obviously the red is different than the regular one. So we're going to do a leprechaun race where we'll just have, I'll just say top and bottom. So to get all these, that one's pretty simple. So, let's see here. I'm going to go to leprechauns in just a second here. Edit this, clear this. Oops. Maybe I'll put the cursor in the right spot to type. Top, bottom. Bring up our leprechauns. All right, you guys. So we're going to clear this. We're going to go for 19 seconds. And we're going to shuffle them up a couple times. And good luck. Okay. Pretty even with 10 seconds left. Top takes a lead. Bottom comes on, and bottom will take it. Okay, so the bottom of each one of those, you guys, will get it. It's on here, so we know that. But like I said, if there are doubles, each team will get one. All right, so Panini points. So I need to go to my team list for Contenders and copy everybody. And then come back over here. Clear this. Paste everybody. And we're also going to run it for, we'll run it for, this one for 12 seconds. So if they're the same, then each team gets them, yeah. So this is for Panini point, 400 Panini points, the first one. We'll shuffle them up. And good luck. Big jumble here in the beginning. James J takes a little lead with 1 second. Oh, Robert D comes and gets him. All right, so just double check here, Robert D. You had the Panthers. So Panthers. Okay. We're gonna do it one more time. 12 seconds. Shuffle them up. This is for the other set of Panini points. And Tom M. Congratulations. Tom M. We find your team. Tom M. We'll put you with the box. Okay. So congratulations on those. So we are going to bring back our leprechauns and where are we here? Actually, no, I lied. We're going to we're going to double check here. So on our hit counter, sorry, we're going to get rid of leprechauns for a second. And on our hit counter, it was Trey Lance and Justin Fields. They had 9, so total was 20. So if you had the Trey Lance spot, so I think Lou had it, and Loteman had it. So put you in here. Okay. So I'm going to copy these guys. We're going to bring you guys back over to Leprechaun. Sorry about all the flipping back and forth. Edit our list. I'm going to clear this one. So this is for our hit counter. Top 2 will get a pack. So we're going to stick with 12 seconds. And whoever comes in first and second place. And let's see who's got it. All right, so we have Tegan and Andrew. Congratulations. Thanks for participating. So we got your packs. I'm going to do it right now. Okay. So we're going to go back. They have done the recap, you guys. So I was so excited about all the randomizing off with the leprechaun that I totally skipped it. So we're going to do our buyer's divvy in just a second. Let me do the recap first. And lots of good stuff here. A lot of reds or rubies. So I'm not going to say them, but Justin Fields, the Trey Lance, Patrick Mahomes, Supernatural Patrick Mahomes, MVP Patrick Mahomes. So I'm going to put the Tom Brady aside because I'm going to see how many. Tom Brady MVP, Jamar Chase, Patrick Mahomes, playoff ticket, Ruby of Tom Brady, another Patrick Mahomes. He's putting up a fight with Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Jamar Chase. Ruby of Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen. Supernatural of Lamar Jackson, 2 of them. Tom Brady. Lamar Jackson. On the Chain Movers, Trevor Lawrence, Supernatural. Tom Brady, playoff ticket. Trevor Lawrence on the Rookie of the Year. Ruby, winning ticket of Tom Brady. Playoff ticket of Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady, MVP. Jamar Chase. MVP of Josh Allen on the Ruby. Our rookie of Aziz Ojulari on the Giants. Tom Brady, Supernatural. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes might have gotten Tom Brady. Who knows? Tom Brady. Jamar Chase. Ruby of Trevor Lawrence. MVP Ruby of Tom Brady. Season ticket, Tom Brady. Josh Allen. Nico Collins on the Ruby Rookie of the Year. Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, winning ticket. Ruby, Lamar Jackson. Mac Jones on the Supernatural. Jalen Waddle, Rookie of the Year in the Ruby. Josh Allen, winning ticket, Ruby. Tom Brady. Power players of Jonathan Taylor. Oops, that was Tom Brady right there. And then Tom Brady, Ruby. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Tom Brady's. That is 15 boxes, 1 per box. Very cool. All right, so we're going to do our buyer's givey. We're going to go back. I'm going to copy all these names. And let's go here, edit names. And then we're going to go to our select one. Paste. And one more. Optic one. That seemed like it worked. We're going to try that again. I'm sorry, you guys. I should clear names. That would be helpful. Let's try this again. So that one, okay, that one worked. Nice. And then this one worked. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully our last one will work. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, now it works. Now we're good. All right, so we are going to do this again for 12 seconds. And we have 3 packs. So we're going to do whoever comes in first, second, and third will get packs. So we're going to shuffle it up 2 times. And away we go. So good luck, everybody. Let's see who wants it. Couple seconds left. Jacob, hold on. He does. So we've got Jacob F, Brandon M, and Shane P. Awesome, you guys. So we will get those put into your oh gosh, I ran it and didn't even show you guys. I apologize. But that's who won. Huh. Yeah. So anyway, that will finish us up for the day. my technical lack of skills wasn't the best finish, but we'll take it anyway. So again, thanks so much for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Have a great Thursday. And if I don't talk to you or see you guys upcoming weekend, good luck in your card endeavors, shows, estate sales, garage sales, eBay, friends, Facebook, everything. We really appreciate it. Let us know what you guys get and come up with. But have a wonderful weekend, and then we'll see you again soon. All right. Thanks so much. Take care.